Hey guys, Lucas here. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about ESCs and the possibility of getting an ESC for barely any money. Now, I wanted to get an ESC for this Marui Big Bear, and I didn't want to spend a whole lot of money. I already got one that will work for it. It's used for another project though, but I used it in here and I like it. But I didn't want to use it in this one so much. I wanted just a cheap ESC, that something I could run in here and play with my Big Bear outside sometimes. So this is the old one. Here, this is that guy. Okay. So, anyways, let's without further ado, let's open this bad boy up. Now, this one here I got off eBay for $5.79, and I didn't have high hopes for this thing, to be honest with you. I don't know if it's even possible. So much stuffing in this thing. But it took about a month to get. So I had to wait a while. This looks good. Alright, so here it is. Alright, so that's the ESC. There's nothing on there but ESC and made in China. And it does have on and off switch, a very nicely encased one, and does have the aluminum heatsink, and has the bullet connectors, the female ends for the bullet connectors, and it's basically just a typical Tamiya plug or for batteries, for 7.2 volt battery. Now, speaking of batteries, all right. So this one here, I was reading on it, and I asked the question: can you use it like a brushless battery for these? No, you cannot. This one is strictly for nickel cadmium batteries. That kind with these little tips here. Okay, so not built for that kind of stuff. And also, it's not waterproof. All right, so these are not waterproof ESCs. I mean, it's $5.79, around about what I've been seeing them, or $6 or so. They're not waterproof. Okay, so you want to make sure you cover it. Now, there's things you could possibly do to make these waterproof or water resistant somewhat, and but that's a whole different video. Okay, now what I'm going to do is just install it in here, and we're going to go from there. See how it works. So this one has 320 amps capability, so it's yours. It's a good one. 4.8 volts to 7.2 volts is the typical battery norm for this type of ESC. It looks a lot like an 90s, early 2000s Futaba MC2 series. So those of you who know the size of those will see the comparison and everything with that, and we'll know, hey, that actually is similar to that. So I actually own a bunch of them, so that's why I say that. Alright, so we're going to install these here. So black with black, red with black. Alright, here. I'm excited. I hope this thing works. That would be amazing, because I didn't have high hopes for it. I don't know how you can do it. Now, what I'm saying is, I paid $5.79 with shipping. Okay, so let that sink in. Brand new. But we'll see if it works. If not, then I'm out $5.79. Alright, and you guys got to see me get destroyed on YouTube. Alright, so let's make sure everything is off before I do anything. So make sure it's off. It's off. But now installed. Okay. And we're gonna turn it on now. Okay. So you guys heard that. Okay. So it did make a little noise saying that it read the they're talking to each other. So the system is talking to the transmitter. receiver and all that stuff is correlating with one another. So that's great. Now for the big prevail. Will it turn with the steering? So there's steering. Okay. Proper. Okay. And let's see if there's throttle. Okay. All right. So we do have forward, we have reverse, we have steering. I'm impressed. I really am. That is amazing. I'm happy. I'm happy. Now, obviously, I'm going to do another review test on seeing if this thing runs hot or anything like that on a full test drive and all that good stuff. But right now, I just wanted to get it in there to see if it's even possible for this thing to work. The reason why I'm saying is I've ordered things from China, not ESCs, but just other things in general, and they weren't that great. Now, I've ordered some things too from China, and they worked awesome. They were amazing. Okay, so that's no cut off to China. It's just my experiences on some things were 50-50. Okay, a lot of the really cheap stuff from China, in my experience, didn't work so well. But a lot of the stuff that was higher up, it worked amazing. All right, but anyways, here we go. Right there, ESC $579. I paid for it. Works good, and I'll give you guys a test drive and all that stuff with the Big Bear out and about doing his thing with it. So if you have any questions or concerns, please drop them down. If you can, please subscribe to my channel. I'm definitely going to be bringing more content to you guys, and I hope you guys' Big Bears or whatever projects you are doing is going well. Alrighty, guys, just get out there and keep RCing. Bye.